I just got all of the MGS3 code names and made a tier list out of them. So I started this project just about right after the Master Collection came out in November 2023. There were 53 codenames in this game and I hadn't seen most of them. So here's an accurate guide on how to get each and every one of them. I will leave a link in the description to check out for yourselves later. Notice a very important detail right at the top. When more than one of the requirements are met, the codename higher on this page takes precedence. So if, for example, I want to earn the pigeon rank, I would have to make sure that none of the requirements for other codenames above it on the list are also completed by accident. This is normally not an issue as some of these codenames are too complicated to complete by accident, such as Foxhound, Tsuchinoko, or the Leech. But the usual suspects of this are the ones you earn by getting less than 20 serious injuries, 0 alerts, 0 kills, and less than 5 hours of playtime. Anyways, let's take these ranks top to bottom and explain how to earn them. First off, the best codenames category. You earn those by completing the game with great performance, 0 kills, 0 alerts, 0 continues, that kind of stuff. Across this category and many others, there's 4 codenames. The Foxhound, Fox, Doberman, and Hound. All of them, besides the Foxhound, weren't that hard to get. Down below is the worst codenames category. Unlike the previous category, this one is for just playing the game like a maniac, with requirements that are completely bloated, 250 plus kills, alerts, serious injuries, over 50 hours of playtime, 60 continues, 100 saves. The 4 ranks on this were the Ostrich, Rabbit, Mouse, and Chicken. All of them were extremely hard to get just for the amount of things you had to do so many times, and the whole PS5 melting for 2 days before you could even begin. So all of them ended up on S tier. Further down is the Special Codenames category, which starts off with half of the list having some unique codenames, and the other half has some sort of subcategories of its own with 4 difficulty variations. The Keraton for shooting all 64 Keratans, the Markhor for capturing all 48 plants and animals in the game, the Tsuchinoko for finishing the game with this snake alive inside your capture cage, the Chameleon for finishing the game with 0 alerts, the Leech for finishing the game with a leech still attached to Snake's body, and the Pigeon for finishing the game with 0 people killed by Snake. Down below is the less than 20 serious injuries category, which, as the name implies, is for finishing the game with Snake sustaining less than 20 serious injuries. Those are the ones that leave a red mark on the life gauge. It includes the Night Owl, Flying Fox, Bat, and Flying Squirrel ranks. Up next is the Speedrun category, whose ranks you earn by completing the game in less than 5 hours. Those include the Eagle, Hawk, Falcon, and Swallow. After that is the Meals Eaten category, which requires you to finish the game with 250 or more meals eaten. The ranks in this one are the Whale, Mammoth, Elephant, and Pig. Below that is a unique category just for the Cow. You earn this one by completing the game with 250 or more alerts on any difficulty level. Up next is the Kills category, which requires you to kill 250 or more humans on the respective difficulty for each rank. Those would be the Orca, Jaws, Shark, and Piranha ranks. Next up is the 250 serious injuries category, and as it implies, you need to get more than said injuries on the respective difficulty level for each rank. The Tasmanian Devil, Jackal, Hyena, and Mongoose belong to this list. Further down is the Time Played category, where you need to finish the game with 50 or more hours to earn each rank on said difficulty level. Those would be the Giant Panda, Sloth, Capybara, and Koala ranks. And the final subcategory for the special codenames is the Saves category, which is for saving 100 or more times on each difficulty level. It has the Hippopotamus, Zebra, Deer, and Cat ranks. The final one is the regular codenames category, or as I like to call it, the AKC category, because all of the requirements in this one are a mix of alerts, kills, and continues to earn the specific rank. But besides those 3 things, because the AKC category is at the bottom of the list, you will need to make sure that none of the codenames from categories further up on the list do not overwrite your target codename, which again, the usual suspects would be the less than 20 serious injuries, 0 alerts, 0 kills, and less than 5 hours of playtime. You will need to disqualify those ranks up above to ensure you get the AKC rank you're going for. And those AKC ranks are comprised of the Scorpion, Tarantula, Centipede, Spider, Jaguar, Panther, Leopard, Puma, Iguana, Crocodile, Komodo dragon, and alligator ranks, all of which again are just a mix of alerts, kills, and continues, either too little or too many of them for each rank. Oh, and lastly, the Parrot rank, the rank that doesn't exist. You would earn this one by completing the game with the parrot caught alive inside your capture cage. And that's that for all of the MGS3 ranks. I did earn a few from the other games in the midst of this project, but I will now start focusing on the MGS2 ones. Now here's a slideshow for all of them.